Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Twitch chat. Hope everyone's having a good day. Welcome back to Let Us Play. I'm your host, Father Evan. It's Newish Friday. We're going to be diving back into Marvel Midnight Suns. Last time we discovered we're an ancient superhero several centuries dead. We woke up from a bad nap, and we're here now. That's about all I remember. That and cards. But it sure is pretty. I have too many mice. So one thing I really don't like about this game that I'll say up front is that I bought it on Steam, but whenever I launch it, it launches 2K's launcher instead. It's just like, do we need everyone to have their own launcher? Can't we just use the one we have? Ah, yes, here we are with a magical collar that no one's paying attention to. Get a kitty to take care of the mice. Unfortunately, I do need these mice. Oh yeah, we were invited to go watch a movie, whatever a movie is.
As long as Caretaker doesn't come up with some busy work in the meantime, I'm
Hangouts,
perfectly
watch
fine
a
here at
movie.
home.
There's something very funny about that UI.
I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
I'm gonna
Sorry
be nice.
to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone.
This is a
but
really bad
yeah,
movie they're
at
watching
times I
too.
just
There's
wanna
no
hear her voice again.
movement.
Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
You're not watching a movie, you're watching a slideshow.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary? I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to
How
fill
about
this knowledge
centuries?
gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor.
Do I give her the skull? I think she looks like the kind of person that would like a skull.
I won't forget it.
I got the rare swimsuit and the legendary board shorts.
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt
Of what?
of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me.
This is
know
why I
it
can
from my
speak perfect
dreams.
English.
That's
use
not
it
creepy at all.
idiomatically.
So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask, like, what's the staff of one, or who were the runaways?
Okay.
I had
So,
some questions
who are the
about your old
runaways?
team.
The runaways? Sure thing.
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Is their middle name Bruno? Also, you just threw out words. A Dionyscus from the 87th century. What? Nope, I'm
I should
scared.
get
I'm
going.
going.
Good timing. Looks like caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
Hold on, caretaker. I got board shorts. I got room upgrades? Oh, I can buy stuff. Why would I want to buy stuff? Does it do anything? It doesn't say it does anything. Yeah. Oh, I can't afford the board shorts. But I want to just run into battle with my neon pink and green board shorts. You know, like every superhero does. I gotta find more gloss.
Whatever it is that looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
to stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to.
I am sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce.
Isn't that something I should have learned in my
Indomitable.
omniscient sleep?
Or maybe just kind to a fault.
The loss could not have been easy for you.
Thank you for that. But it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. And what makes this loss even harder to accept is that it was completely avoidable. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but
Agatha was killed.
yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Doctor Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Oh, we have a moral choice system. I'm guessing this is a good and this is a bad. Or we can be neutral. That's actually kind of interesting.
Was Wanda so different from me as
Also,
a
my
child?
character's extremely
Was it
fidgety.
that
Just-
easy to send her away?
I didn't have a choice. Wanda's powers were beyond even her own control. And this time I had no Agatha to help me, as I had with you. I thought she would be safe with Strange. On that part, at least, I was clearly mistaken. Ah, Wanda. Agatha. It seems we've lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace,
We haven't lost
a way to move
Wanda
forward.
forever.
You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Balance. The hunter can follow the path of light or dark through the choices they make in the Abbey and the abilities they use in combat. Powerful rewards will be unlocked as the hunter moves down either path. So why is it called balance? surely balance would try to get me to, you know, not go down one end or the other. A reagent. But I just want to give the mushrooms to people. Oh, hi, Agatha. In classic comic book fashion, no one's really dead
Agatha.
forever.
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body.
I hate having troubles with my corporeal
I
body.
find it quite liberating.
Happens every other Tuesday.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
Well, life
And
has changed,
what
not
have you
ended.
been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
I don't know, it's called the Bloodgate. I think a lot of bad things could happen. Generally, if something has blood in the title and it's not a medical procedure or related thing, it's bad.
This ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
That is something.
That was the most nondescript statement I've heard. That is something. Cool. I'm betting this is combat. I wish I had my lime green board shorts to run into this combat, but it sure is one. It sure is a something.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess
What do you mean
who
the
often
blood
favored
stood?
Sarah, Ashtor.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
That seems
Trials.
both an unhealthy relationship as a
This
parent
entire
and as a
realm exists for
deific
that
figure.
purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference.
Earning love
Yes,
is a bad
but
idea.
I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear.
Thanks.
As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
You were too weak for this fight.
What do you mean I cannot perform this action? I can perform that action. Applies 2 marked to each enemy in the area. Marked refunds a card play when KO'd. Okay. I can pick up what you're laying down.
I cannot possibly match your strength.
Card play refunded. Draw a card. I like this character. I like it. It's a storm deck.
Your mother abandoned you.
Maul. Apply 1 vulnerable. Heal and Howl.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Yeah, 7 KOs in 1 turn.
I am impressed.
Yeah, let's redraw this because I don't need to heal. Whip. Oh. Wait. Wait. Charlie, let's get you out of the way.
Feel my call.
Oh, there's one left over there. Rude.
Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but 9. Don't hesitate to strike. They certainly won't.
What are you talking about? I took 9 of the 10 of them out in a single turn. I wasn't hesitating. Yeah, more gloss. The hunter becomes the hunted. Well, I guess they had to use that at some point, and better to get it out of the way in the beginning. No, I sell the lip gloss to pay for the board shorts. Moon seal. How are these candles still lit?
This looks like
Word of power. Ashtur's gift allows magical locks and gates to be opened. Open will allow you to access new areas of the Abbey and its grounds.
Sarah was right.
You
to
gave
be
me a
wary of
key.
this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The
You mean
two
like
of
being dead for 3
as well as
centuries?
your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
I don't know. I'm super strong. I feel like I could just punch it.
Noble Ashtur guides my hand.
I don't know. I feel like I'm the one who opened it. Oh, I need a key. I have magic open powers,
Must
but
not
it
be
can't
her
open a
purpose.
chest. Sure.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem.
Like the witch trials?
This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries.
I bet that gets attacked by the end of the game.
And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Yeah. Wait, why am I not wearing it? Do you only get to wear that at the pool? Okay, that's kind of a cool setting. Change outfits daily. Yep. Yeah, I guess you can only wear that at certain spots. That's kind of disappointing. Miss Blue in the library with the Eldritch powers.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Hunter,
Hello, Magic
just
Man
in
and Robo
time.
Man.
His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
What could possibly go wrong?
If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts.
And humility.
I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
I'm going to go for the neutral answer.
You think this will be enough to give us an edge?
Because I don't
I
think
hope
either answer is
so.
actually a good idea.
Whatever it is, it's quite powerful. I'm relying on my instincts here, but truly that's all I have to rely on until I can find a way to access the Sanctum's archives again.
That seems a bit risky.
Why wouldn't you have those
Right
things
now,
on like a
with the
thumb
Sanctum
drive?
out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite. Found another artifact, Hunter? By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse
That
than you
sword would
expected?
not fit in there.
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years.
That's a little weird.
The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers.
If this dagger was in a place of
cube
honor in
of
your bedroom,
nothingness.
how did you not
The
notice it
tear
go
of
missing?
Prophia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Why is my hair on fire in blue?
One
Yeah, I got
sorcerer's trash
essence.
is another's treasure.
And a
I'll
common
let
knife.
You be the judge on this one.
I thought this was supposed to be a rare dagger. And here it says common artifact. What malarkey is this? Research will take a day.
Got more coil for me? This should be quick. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or
Same malarkey
forge.
that made the board shorts. It's valid. Inspire. Change the cost of a random heroic card in your hand to 0. That seems really
Big Tony's
good.
Forge of Mystery. We never close.
But then again, this is also good. I'm gonna go with Inspire. Because this belongs to Hunter. So,
Until
well, I
next
imagine it's
time.
going to be in a lot of the combat. Now we must have 8 ability decks. Um, it's true, I do only
Hey,
have 2
Hunter,
hours, but
got a sec to spare?
I enjoy a good card game.
You moving into the Forge, Hunter?
I got the moon. Moon Knight hides his true identity. Okay, so that's a collectible.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The Forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for
Why
a
did Doctor
sparring
Strange
session?
already get a display case
I
for
know
his cape?
Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
Why would you have a Sumerian sofa? Sure,
It would be my honor to spar with a spirit of vengeance.
seems like a perfectly ordinary thing to
He's
do.
real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blade to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Interesting.
Like, why would you put it on display? I get why this is in a box to, like, recharge and stuff, but why doesn't the cape just, you know, hover? Is he afraid that someone else in the house is going to try it on?
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost. Ready to work? Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
Every day, Hunter can choose a new partner to spar with, increases friendship and unique rewards.
Maybe you should be the spirit of vengeance.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a
Wait.
mission.
That was it? It's not even an actual fight, it's just a button click? Okay, that was a little disappointing. Hello, I am here. I'm trying to talk to you.
What?
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared.
The vibe.
Literally. And with no magic...
There is no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Do not worry, Captain. I will locate and alert her of the team's needs.
There's that can-do, get-it-done, old-timey prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was
pronounced
hoping to see
prophesied.
today. Still, you better hurry. Not sure how long Hydra will remain in their current position.
And I shall make haste.
Yes, you hasten as much as you can, Hunter.
Alright, we need to find Ileana, aka Magic. Let's use the map. Treasure chest. Wow, you have to use the WASD to actually move this. And this scroll, look how slow this scroll is. So I'm sensing a problem. I don't see her icon on the map. Yeah. More collectibles. Well, none of these are magic. Oh, what's the Daily Bugle got? Spider-Man and his amazing friends unleash monster upon city. Never changed, J. Jonah Jameson. This looks perfectly normal and promising. Ah, it's the garage. Look, I know what a car is. Now's my time to learn how to drive. Why won't you let me in? Allegory for the transience of life. I wish I could just find an item on the ground labeled Allegory of the Transience of Life. Oh good, it's a masterwork. I can hang it on the wall. This guy's really just kind of a college freshman. Hanging things on the wall, being like, it's a metaphor for the transience of life. Just wouldn't get it. Havens can be used once. Okay, you really want me to use the map, but then I go to use the map and there's nothing here. So I guess I'm supposed to go talk to everyone else is the idea. And be like, hey, where's this person we're looking for? We need to leave this place. Okay, I love the Spider-Man themed floaty.
It is one of the elemental rods.
Yes, I need to find the mythical floor putty to hang.
Robbie, have you seen magic?
No, but there were some pretty crazy energy flashes coming from the dorms a few minutes ago. Usually means she wants to be left alone. Trust me on that.
Thanks, Robbie.
Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble. Apocalypse prophecies. The Bronx.
It is indeed, Daywalker.
You can just
And
call him
that op
Blade.
against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that bomb. Unbelievable, isn't it?
That bomb was clearly meant for me. I am in her debt.
Yeah, but I don't think she sees it that way. She just saves people. Amazing. Smart, quick-witted, fearless. Hell, she even glows.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying to say?
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
My apologies.
I mean, when you phrase it like
And
that,
if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Of course it is not. Whatever a rodeo is.
so you know what a
Yeah.
car is,
Well,
but
now
you don't know what a
that's
rodeo
settled,
is.
maybe I should go sharpen my stakes or something. And maybe we should keep this chat to ourselves for now.
Hunter's knowledge is so weird. It's joke dependent. Uh-oh. Speaking of joke dependent, strange glyphs.
See.
Ah, the order's probably important. Well, I'm not going to remember it. Hold on. I tried to remind myself that 16 years ago, so much power, but I still lose temper at times. This child nearly grown. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, father joke.
Just what I was looking for.
That was just a flashlight. I really need a flashlight for this situation. It would be very illuminating.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did
That
not lose
pose.
Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
No good ever comes from a book like that. Trust me.
Funny. You sound like Wanda. She was also
Oh no, I
afraid
hurt
of
my
her
relationship with
power.
magic.
I can almost hear her
Ah.
scolding me for invading her privacy. But I've done far worse than to rummage through someone else's things. Far worse.
Just because you've done worse doesn't
And so have
justify
you.
doing something else that's
I
bad.
know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay, I will open
The world
your
is
damn
literally in
portal.
danger of ending
It
here.
is times such as this that I wish someone
And
else
you're the only
here
one
could
who can
drill
let us
holes through space and time.
Do this.
Perhaps
Like,
Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
there we go.
That looks good.
That's a cheery piece.
Привет, Hunter.
take it you found our gatekeeper.
Yeah,
Then
she
let
wasn't
me
that far
explain
away.
What's going on? When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Wait, I have to go to Queens? Ghost Rider. Yeah, that seems a good trio. Oh, the slow-mo. Suited up walk.
I did the math.
Stopping.
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the...
They needed to make those walkways longer so you could actually hear that whole audio. Disable the helicopter. It's an interesting looking helicopter.
Situation is under control.
Is it? Oh, so KOing these dudes will give me...
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Now that was
Oh good, that hurt my own character. That's what I love in games.
Let's do it! I'm not sure if it's ethical for people like us to beat up chumps like you.
Hail that.
Okay, so what is this? Environment attacks deal increased damage and cost one less heroism for 2 turns. Probably save that for the start of next turn.
Think I can punch through a moon now?
You couldn't before?
Hail Hydra! As ordered.
Slow me down.
Awaiting reinforcements.
Boo.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped within our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Weak, even for Hydra.
Yeah, give all heroes block. That seems good. Can never block more than their maximum health. Interesting. Oh, I'm out of card. Oh, those counted as card plays. Ah! I wasn't thinking about that. Oh well.
in service. I'll handle it.
All right, you're starting to piss me off.
Regroup and await reinforcements.
The last thing we need is for that pompous
Forceful
buffoon to
knockback.
win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
Prepare yourselves.
So it seems Ghost Rider is
I
capable
saw a
of
move
hitting
like that once, centuries ago.
anything from anywhere. But the downside is that it hurts him. Damage each enemy in a line, discard your hand. Well,
Accept your fate.
okay, that was pretty entertaining.
Hail Hydra!
Driving a giant flaming car.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect.
Okay, so I need to take care of this thing
Somehow
this turn.
These mere mortals dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with
I don't think
honor.
I'm going to win this one.
Vengeance is near.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Oh, it's immune to knockback, so I can't even hit it with this one. Or I can? Oh, okay. I just don't knock it back, because it's a helicopter.
Just like old times. Lilith herself could not
Let's
fence.
find out what happens when we fail a
They
mission.
got away.
Do not worry, heroes. You will still witness the results of my work firsthand. On the field of battle.
Okay, so you
Hail
can't
Hydra!
fail a mission and keep going. That's interesting. Okay, so this time we're going to just focus on the helicopter.
Prepare yourselves.
Not bad.
Hail that!
I don't know, I think it hails in comparison.
Here we go.
Whatever gets the job done.
Actually, first, Carol Danvers, you need to move. That is one hot rod.
It is nice not being on the receiving end of your wrath.
Hydra Immortalis.
I'm pretty sure there would be a more accurate way of saying Hydra in Latin. Because it's a Greek word. Specifically, it would be Hydra, I guess. Because it would be Upsilon,
The Gamma
Delta,
Disruptor you so narrowly
Rho,
escaped
Alpha.
within our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
I imagine I now have to
You truly
take care of
are
everyone
your
else.
mother's child, Hunter.
Yep.
You've grounded the helicopter. Excellent.
I don't
now
think
you'll
that
need to
would
clean
really
up the rest
ground
of
a
Hydra's
helicopter
forces.
just smacking its front, but sure.
What's this? Didn't think I could get any stronger.
Forever in service. I'll handle it.
They just don't know when to quit. Hope
No.
you're ready for a fight.
They really don't. If I slash that way, wouldn't he?
Weak,
Or whatever.
even for Hydra.
Create a drop with an increased chance to KO enemies for 2 turns. Where am I supposed to... Oh! Yeah, that's not gonna KO someone. That's gonna do more than a KO.
Now I see why so many fear your strength.
Ah, yes. Go binary. 100101100.
Your mother. grows. You know what to do.
You're not
I think he's about to explode.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow this humans make mere mortals dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
It's all coming back to me.
It's your time.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Me on the way to the bodega to get more spicy chips.
I've been waiting for this.
Slow me down. You do not know who I am, do you?
For years, I was considered a crazed zealot in the Hydra Cabal. Obsessed with the old race. Then we detected the convergence of the Midnight Sun.
Actually, please don't.
Well, let's see if we can knock him. 67% chance to go down the pit. Bye.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
That was a little anticlimactic, just touching.
There are
We
more heads to
KO'd.
the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory. Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Count on it.
Okay. That could be Wolverine. It could be Kraven the Hunter. It could be... Who's Wolverine's, like, counterpart? That's bad from the movie? I don't remember. There's a lot of people a snarling, preferred thing could be in Marvel is what I'm saying. I'm guessing, because he's on the cover of the game, it's Wolverine. But again... Rewards are tied to your level. Okay. Join a hangout? Do I have to? Wolverine could just be a selling point. Oh my goodness. I know how to hang out. We watched the movie already.
Ooh, man. Scratch off another victory for the
Okay,
Midnight
so
Suns.
have a drink, pool lounging, or working out, and they all gain us friendship XP. Well, we got those brand new board shorts. Yes, finally. Those board shorts should have been the selling point of this game.
I need to take you street racing.
Is that like running?
No, in a
Pool.
car. You race through empty streets, pushing your ride as hard as it can take it, and leave the other racers in your dust. There's nothing like it.
I cannot wait to race in the Hell Ride.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, you did not mean as a passenger. I have only driven ox carts, but I am sure I can figure it out.
Maybe we start with racing games before we put you in an actual race. Always great to hang with you, Hunter.
Yeah, friendship achieved.
Careful now.
Is this not the door to the library?
Hey,
Hello? Oh, duh. It's got the thingamajig. I have to do the magic.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing,
Agatha, are you giving me
Wanda was
homework?
working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet. But I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah, I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
You never told me to not go in the library, so I'm very confused about your reaction.
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
Just because anger isn't meant for us,
most
but
people,
still is
the
directed at us,
captivating
does not
relationships
justify
of their
it.
lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up, she didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you?
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the
This
grounds
is a lot of plot.
in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry.
They do exposition a lot. And I don't think it's as... I mean, I'm all for good plot and everything, but
I'm sure it still seems a bit
this just feels like they're trying to tell
cryptic,
too
but
many
Wanda was
stories.
definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments. Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Because I am.
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
Yeah, because there's like... There's the Sarah Agatha story. There's the Wanda story. There's the Hunter story. There's the main story of stopping Hydra from doing whatever. And we're only like 3 hours into this game. There's kind of a lot of story happening. Oh, good. We have a book on Johnny Blaze by Dr. Strange. Lead on, Macduff. Oh, we have Magic's story. Wait, where did Dog go? Dog, I got lost.
Blessings of the gods.
Hello. Yes,
Like
do you have
most
more
things
exposition
on
for
the
me?
grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Are you going to make me say it?
Abracadabra.
Humor an old, dead woman.
Hocus pocus.
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
Well, I found 2 of those already.
And where are the elemental rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly. In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush, and you don't have to help if you don't feel like it.
Oh, this is side plot.
But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
Yay, we get the magic keys now.
An arcane key?
We can open the things.
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby. Like so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
That seems intentionally vague.
It's more fun that way, isn't it?
No, it's
I'll
not.
be in the library working on the translations if you need me, dear. Good luck.
Sure, fire.
Perhaps I should try this somewhere else. This does not work. The old magic still holds.
Water, earth, I'm guessing fire.
The patterns do not match.
Nope. What patterns are you looking at? It's so dark. There we go.
What's Wanda up to here?
There, now I have a bunch of keys. Let's go open some chests. Arcane chest, blah blah blah. And rewards. And a chicken mushroom. Doesn't look like a chicken to me. It wasn't running away. Exploring the Abbey grounds is now optional. I don't think I'd have put that in there. You can make it optional without telling me it's optional. Telling me it's optional actually makes me want to do it less. Only to get away from the restaurant. Man, there's a joke that's not going to make sense to watchers. Sorry. Kit said in chat, does the chicken mushroom cross the road? Wait, what did I just get? I have no idea what I even got out of that chest. I wasn't paying attention. Look, they even call the book lore.
This is a little cryptic.
It's a clue. Don't worry if you can't solve her riddles all at once.
I've already solved 2
I'll
of them and I didn't
translate
even
new
do
clues
anything.
every night.
But the Abbey grounds are huge. How will I know where to look?
You used to love running around these grounds as a child. If you need a refresher, study your map.
Oh good, now I can fast travel. All right, lay a hint on me.
Hunter, hello.
Let's see if we already have.
Hunter?
What do you know about the moon seals?
Presumably forged by the gods themselves, I like to think of a moon seal as both a lock and a key. With the right power, wielded by the right person, the energy of the seal is unleashed, creating a conduit to the Elder Gods.
And I am that right person.
Just another benefit of being descended from the blood. Lucky you, dear.
I don't know what any of that
Until we
meant.
speak again.
And you didn't have any hints to find things. Focusing lens. Select a hero to taunt an enemy free. Cool. Oh, more plot.
Can that really be you?
Hello, creepy mother.
After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have
Word.
known my
I know one
sister
word.
and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
And what truth is that?
The truth they are keeping from you. You need only.
Wait! Mother! Where did you...
She's gonna tempt him with the truth of power. That is something.
Was that really her?
Oh, what did Nico post? So about Astounding Spider-Man. Okay, I got stuff to do in the forge. Daily Bugle.
Well met, Hunter.
Some might say power is the only
It turns out
temptation.
Tony does occasionally make useful contributions.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Analyzing.
If it's got a screw, why couldn't I do
What
that?
do you think?
Light and dark abilities. Holy flame. Bring it on. And Lash. Bring it on seems good, and since it's blue, I'm guessing that means it's uncommon. And getting to counter something sounds like fun. I play blue magic after all. Oh, I don't have enough credit.
Good day, Hunter.
Who am I paying to make these things? Okay. Let's add in Bring It On, but let's take out... Yeah, probably one step ahead. I don't need two of those. Okay, what can we upgrade?
Time to take it to the next level.
I could upgrade something of Carol Danvers. Ah, one step ahead. Can make it one step ahead plus. Ooh, draw 4 cards. That seems good. How goes the game? There's a lot of plot. Like, a lot of plot. And the most disappointing sparring you'll ever see.
Good stuff. Better than any damage.
That's it. That's sparring with another hero.
See you around.
Hey, careful. Hey, can I ask a favor?
A side quest. You're clearly the expert in demon hunting around here. What's your opinion on how we should train? True warrior values technique. Train like you fight. I don't want to get Iron Man hurt. We're just gonna take some money.
Thanks, Hunter.
Yeah, you looked away for a second and there were like 12 speeches of exposition. We counted it up. There's like 5 or 6 plots going on in this
You would
game.
make a great physical trainer if you want a side hustle.
Hey, Hunter, when you've got a minute, could you meet me in the war room?
How's it going?
I should have enough credit to now build the thingamajig. No, I am just $2 shy. Tony, surely Tony could lend us $2.
There you are, Hunter. The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to
And
the casual bystander,
and board shorts.
but they
We got
probably weren't
lime
expecting
green
to go
and
up against the likes of me.
hot pink board shorts.
With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds.
Okay. So, here we go.
Hey, Hunter.
Do the thing.
Central will crack the code.
I'm getting chores.
I asked
That's
Tony
what's
if
going
he had
on.
any material on encryption, and he left me this pile of spell books. Something tells me, Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use. Check out the available hero
Dr.
ops listed on
Faustus.
Central.
Oh, it's a...
I
It's a
can
side
handle
mission.
that.
So I send Captain Marvel on that, but I can't use her in the main
I'm
missions.
here if you
that
need
makes
me.
sense.
We've got a Hunter, my second favorite zombie superhero.
Who's your first?
Who's your first?
Tony, on 2 hours of sleep.
Ah ha ha
So,
ha.
what do you need?
I have questions for you.
Sure, ask away.
Tell me about yourself, Carol.
Unfortunately, I don't think the game can buy
What
me
in
a soda for
particular?
that jinx.
How did Carol Danvers become Captain Marvel?
During my time with the space program, I found myself involved in a conflict between alien species, Kree and Skrulls. I got too close to a device called the Psyche Magnetron, and it completely altered me. A Kree soldier known as Mar-Vell felt responsible for what happened and took me under his wing. He was a hero in his own right, and we fought beside each other for years. He's gone now, but I took the name Captain Marvel as a tribute to what he stood for. Since then, I've made the name my own.
In response to your thing, Step Zero, there's plenty of zombie supers. It's called the Black Lantern Corps. It was a whole mini-series in DC.
Thank you, Carol.
Anytime. And hey, if you find the time, we should hang out.
I will
Lots
consider
of
that.
zombie supers.
Of course.
Also, there was zombie Marvel Zombies, that had Marvel Wolverine, that had zombie Wolverine, zombie Spider-Man. I remember that. That was the 2010s or so. Okay, new story missions available. I was going to do something. I was going to show the board shorts. This is the most important thing in the game. They should have made this a selling point. Look at those things. That's fair. But more importantly, look no. Look at these board shorts. They should have just put this on the cover with no context. Yeah, they're legendary. Because why not? Oh, these different armors actually do something. Not that any of them are unlocked. But that's good to know, because most of the clothing does nothing. Wrong way. Mirror table's over here.
I feel like we left things unfinished, Hunter. If you're free, I'd like to talk.
Yeah, let's do the story mission. Because we need more plot.
I would be rotting inside that creature's gullet if not for Spider-Man. Time to return the favor.
We'll find him. We're running facial recognition on every surveillance camera in the cloud. They just keep moving too fast.
Can't
Why
believe
are you
I'm
doing
saying
facial
this, but
recognition? They're
think Team Spooky's doing any better?
It's a mask.
Nothing.
Well, your inflection on that last dactyl was perfect. Perhaps a magnetism rune.
Against a level 5 demon alien hybrid? Where did you learn your magic? Demo Khan?
You know, you really do have a look.
Hunter's right. This isn't working.
On to plan C. Well, more like D.
Norman won't mind if I borrow a few Oscorp satellites at 45,000 feet, right?
Higher, further, faster, baby.
82nd and 5th. Well, between 5th and Madison now.
Guys, they're live. And they're trending.
Hashtag Big Alien Apple.
Not
Could it be Big Apple
Thanks.
Alien?
Now imagine if you had just asked for our help sooner.
No time for an after-school special. Patching it through. Patching it all through.
82nd and 5th / Madison. That's a bougie part of town.
We need to hurry.
It's like near the park. It's actually near where the Met is, I think. If I remember. No, the Met's more at like 96. Sure, we'll equip the focusing lens. Oh yeah, gotta get that slow-mo shot.
Keep your eye on Venom.
I like that Blade, specifically Wesley Snipes, shows up in the show What We Do in the Shadows as a vampire. He's on the Vampire Council, but it's kind of mentioned in an offhanded joke that he's not even a vampire. He just played a half vampire in a movie, but vampires are not very bright, and so they let him on the Vampire Council anyway. But he only ever shows up to the Vampire Council via Zoom on a very bad Wi-Fi connection. I thoroughly enjoyed What We Do in the Shadows, the show. It starts out a little slow. Yeah, that's how I'd react. Aw, crud.
Stay safe, ma'am!
I should probably tell you the same thing.
Jeez, you'd think he'd at least have tennis elbow or something by now.
We just pull our bones and bring them home to Mother! Subdue this animal and bring it to Site 1.
Okay, it looks like they've made their way across the park to the Natural History Museum. Hydra Bob. Joint Hydra for the I have to say,
Seriously consider switching occupations if I were you, friend. I know, no job's perfect. But at the end of
the
day,
title cards for introductions in this game are incredibly well written. That's valid. Don't want to out yourself as a tourist. I have not heard of Bob. I'm guessing this is a thing, but like, even like when Iron Man was introduced as Robo Man and they like had that on the title card, like the writing of these title cards is
Proceeding as planned.
invigorated, strengthened. Use spacebar to access your equipped combat items.
Really nice of you all to come by and visit
Oh, you gotta
the
hold it down.
neighborhood. I'd say let's all stop for a group selfie, but Eddie might get a little jealous.
I cannot fathom why one of my mother's fallen is so obsessed with you.
I'm not sure what any of that means, but Eddie and I were doing our thing here in New York way before those horns grew out of his head. I've never known him to pick on civilians. He keeps people out of his way.
The whip.
Here we go again.
That works. Bob is Deadpool's sometimes sidekick and was disappointed by Hydra. Actually, has worse dental than other villain horror. Wow. How sad is that where it's like, oh yeah, I joined dental. I joined this for the dental and it's not even good dental in the end. No, I don't want to hit the civilian. That seems like a bad idea. I wish I was paying attention to how to rescue the civilians. Oh, you have to use heroism. Okay.
a neat trick.
Sure, we'll use the spire. Much as it makes the rest of civilian free. Nope. It made steak free. Free steak.
Who's next? It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
Oh. I should have moved.
Forever in service. Payback's gonna be fun.
Just a scratch.
Cannot stop me like that.
No, not reinforcements.
Serve her with honor.
Okay.
Lilith must not have left instructions for Hydra on how to control her new pet. Can't say I feel sorry for them, but there's
Ooh, I
still
need to rescue this
civilians
civilian
trapped here
ASAP.
too.
Oh, cool. I can hear her too, talking in my head.
It's a comm system.
That seems like a good
the
thing,
same
too.
one I activated in your suit.
Right, that was gonna be my next guess. Just the boost I needed.
Quick, rescue this civilian.
Everybody gets one.
I really need you to move, Spider.
Here we go. At least you get to travel to new, exciting destinations before you get.
Someone feel a breeze.
They must really want to piss me off.
I guess they're not holding back.
That's not good.
If we're lucky, that creature will run out of things to throw.
Better yet, let's make sure he has no one to throw at. Gotta get these people to safety. I'm going for it. Should come in handy.
We have a target repositioning.
I don't think this mission's gonna end well. But we'll see how it plays out.
You're safe.
Yep,
The
now we have
civilians
to
are
defeat all the
clear.
remaining enemies.
It's open season on
That's
Hydra
all.
and their pet monstrosity.
They will be the next to fall in the hunt.
Wow. You two ever work with a guy named Craven?
I think you got him.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Follow my lead.
Ah,
Lucky shot.
that's what Frenzy does. If target will be KO, chain to another target.
I'm on it.
Can do.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Nice. I like that revive doesn't take a
Will not
card at
waste this
play.
opportunity.
Thank you, Venom. You're being extremely helpful in this. Destroying Hydra or AIM or any other villainous org that
Now's your
purposes
chance to
maintaining
hone those
insurance and
skills
cutting a
of yours. Don't leave
check
any
morally
Hydra
defensible.
standing.
What if it doesn't include any field work or villainy? Just like doing IT support. Ah, well, then you're going to get into the question of what's the term? The term is not complicitness with evil, but it's that kind of idea. Cooperation. That's material. Yes, thank you. Material cooperation. That's the word I'm looking for. I would say no, it is not morally defensible, precisely because there is no good that these organizations aim to do. They are inherently evil. They're looking to control the world. Whereas joining a corporation in the modern world is much more of a morally gray area because, yes, there are good things they are doing, but also that sometimes they are achieving some of their goals, especially profits, in not morally good ways. So I don't think that even to take care of yourself that it would be morally defensible. Oh, that taunt. Okay. Yeah, let's draw some cards. Wow, even drawing cards triggers frenzy. That's obnoxious.
Your time has come. Requesting medevac.
Hail that.
Oh, wrong mouse. Too many mice. Okay, Borderman, we need you to move.
I have movement here.
Well, either way, it's 8 attack. Ah, but I can chain onto him twice.
That's not good. Even the best can get better.
You missed.
Position compromised.
It will all be over soon.
Actually, first blade. Why don't we get you? Move over to this side.
Exactly what I needed.
Embarrassed by your weakness.
This guy over here yelled, "Quick, attack that guy!"
It's on.
I am impressed.
I'm impressed that we succeeded at this mission.
You were too weak for this fight.
So this kind of implies that 2 days have passed and we just kind of let this happen. So Spider-Man's just been running nonstop to keep this guy busy.
But we hope you try.
Oh good, there's a round 2.
We will peel back
gross.
Don't suppose you'd let us actually try and help you, Eddie?
Help us. Help us. You took everything from us, Spider-Man. We will take your world.
Wait, what? The sign here say? The Mid-Manhattan Museum at 42nd Street. I wonder if that... I have not heard of that title. I've heard of the New York. Maybe that is real. I don't know. It's one of those where it's like, it sounds real, but it also sounds kind of fake.
The light will carry you on.
Also, isn't Khonshu from Moon Knight not real Egyptian mythology? I can't read the signs. Road trip. Nah. Subway trip.
But not as fragile as you.
I don't drive in this city. Oh, I like that my +4 on my redraws carried over. There are museums on 42nd, but none of them that age. Okay.
Oh man, more Hydra incoming.
I mean, with the lion
Spider-Man's
statues,
lead
it's kind of trying to
He's
be
the
the
expert
New
when it
York
comes to venom.
library.
Thanks. I recommend giving him a wide berth, especially if he's feeling huggy. Try this on for size.
Underground trip.
Not to brag, but I feel pretty good right now.
I wish leveling up would, like... heal you. That was a good hit.
Looks like it's up to me.
That was supposed to be a chain. I wanted to chain into the other guy. I chose in the wrong order.
That punch left a
Oh,
residue.
we're bleeding. Good. Oh, that's really not good.
I felt that one.
Hunter has
We
fallen
need to
down
help if
twice
we
in this
can.
mission. Not his best showing.
My fight heroes, embrace Mother's love. Your struggles are pointless, and they spoil the meat.
Is he always like this?
I wouldn't take it personally. Eddie always gets extra grumpy when he's hungry. Think he's bad. You should see Jameson if he doesn't get his hand.
Haha, big
Some
ol'
for the
New
rest of
York humor.
Weak, even for Hydra.
This one's for you. Nice. Let's do this.
Oh, that's not helpful. That is. Where's Daredevil in all this? No, if we're on 42nd. Chambers and Worth. We're kind of on the lower east side. Daredevil's neighborhood is Hell's Kitchen, which is the east side. It's 9th Avenue West and 60th Street down to, I want to say 40th Street, but I always forget where the bottom boundary of Hell's Kitchen is.
forward.
Oh, good. They have to be KO'd multiple times.
Look how fragile you are.
More of them are joining the fight.
Okay, I mean, fair, but New York is really just a collection of miniature villages.
Nothing can save you from us, little spider. Not heroes, not puny soldiers. We will never stop. You're ours.
I believe him. We need to put an end to this fight soon
The
before he
bottom
brings
of
down
Hell's
the entire
Kitchen is
city.
probably the grease trap. I mean, you're not wrong. I can't toss these guys.
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Let's ditch that. Oh, actually, we can use a heal on Spider-Man.
Thanks.
Playtime's over.
Let's just clear out all the Hydra goons. I know more are probably going to come, but
Ooh, I like it.
I just don't want them piling up. Oh, I can heal still? Oh, that's right. That was quick. That got me my card usage back.
The light is on our side.
I owe you one.
Well, I have a lot of heroism, so... May as well use it.
Crack your tiny bones.
Oh, come on, Eddie.
Rude. I'm glad I healed him. Ooh. That seems like a good thing to use on Venom. 47 damage.
For the feast that is about to come.
Oh, sorry, Eddie. I think you're just picking up a whiff of garlic from DeCarlo's. Tell you what, the ending the world thing, and lunch is on me.
Watch me. Give the mother my regards in hell. Here it comes.
Free Spider-Man. Smack Venom.
It makes us hungrier.
Symbiote skin. Wait, what's that do? No, I don't. I want to know what symbiote skin does. The next melee attacker will be bound. Okay, so let's not do a melee attack.
Stop stalling.
Okay, that's a really weird arc, but sure. Gee, do I use Spider Sense or do I use Spider Sense? There's a spot here where it won't do any damage.
You had your chance to escape.
No pain. You're too strong for you.
I think you got some on me.
Gross.
For you.
Maybe we should wait for advice from the Spider Kid.
Your fate is sealed.
This is a great victory, everyone.
Yeah. Go team.
Mother strength is eternal. We are eternal.
No, you're pretty temporal.
He fights like a damned Wendigo. Unstoppable.
Oh, he's not unstoppable. Just really annoying. Huh. Not my worst idea ever. Good afternoon, Demo Venom! Here's a special request from all of New York to you, our slobbiest invaders since Thanos.
Oh, you. I like that you could see the web shooters in Spider-Man's hands.
Had to get bit by a radioactive
Means that this
spider
Spider-Man
really
uses
good hearing.
manufactured web.
Amazing.
That's what the kids tell me. I think I'll pass out now.
Don't worry. I know a safe place.
You can get all the people to just give massive exposition to you. That's atrocious, and I'm sad that I didn't come up with it. All right. That is perfect timing. To call it for a day. So thank you so much for tuning in to Let Us Play. I've been your host, Father Evan. So having some fun there with Marvel Midnight Suns. We're going to keep looking at that next week. Tomorrow, join us for Spirituality Saturday in the afternoon. It's going to be at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Going to keep playing Shadow of the Colossus. Fingers crossed that we can wrap it up. We got 4 Colossi left. We've been doing 4 Colossi an episode. I believe in us. So join us for that. Monday, we'll be back with more Ys 8 and a bonus stream in the evening of Kingdom Hearts. And Tuesday, more Super Mario Bros. So don't forget to follow the channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to the YouTube and join the Discord. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Y'all take care. 1 p.m. Eastern Time is tomorrow's stream, not 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So hope everyone has a great rest of their weekend. Take care and God bless.